All right, guys, what's up? Guru Bob Heineman here, and I'm putting together a video course, right, for people who are so out of shape but want to work out. They want to train, they want to get their body moving, they want to start getting in better shape. So that's what this is designed for. If you're in training already, or this is not an advanced video, this is not for people who are training for fights. This is for those people who are just in terrible shape. But you also need a bag. You need a training bag. I'm going to shoot this on a stationary bag called a Wave Master. If you don't have one of those, a hanging bag is fine. We're just going to have to modify some things, and I'll go through some details with it. If you don't have any bag, you can still do it in the air and get your body moving. So here's some of the big mistakes that people make when they start doing martial arts, kickboxing, combat sport, whatever it is. I would say the biggest one is that they think in their mind when they start learning a technique, like a punch or something, then they start getting combative right away. And they start thinking about, okay, I'm going to punch this guy in the face, even if it's a bag or a pad, and they hit, and they're tense in the wrong places. They tense their body up. Their body's not ready for it. They're not used to it. Even people in shape, for that matter. I have had people come in who are triathletes, so they're highly efficient in a lot of different movements and mechanics, but then they start kicking the pad and they think, well, they're going to kick it the way they cycle, and then they hurt themselves because it's a new movement. So you have to go slow. You have to go patient and methodical with it, right? Don't try to kill anything yet, because that's where you're going to get hurt. You might still throw things out. You're going to be it's going to be, you're moving your body in different ways. So make sure you stretch at some point in the day. Make sure you do a good warm up. Even if you're just doing arm swings and a little bit of moving, jogging in place, or just moving your knees. I'm going to show you some in a second, and especially for people that aren't even in shape enough to shuffle forward and back. So again, this is for the real beginner, the person that's really, needing to get in better shape, but wants it low impact, but wants to learn real martial arts. So again, guys, go slow, right? What we're going to do, this is a 10-minute workout. I want you to do it at least 3 times a week. That's your goal. Week 1, I'm going to give you 4 different weeks here, right? But we're going to start slow. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to switch leads. So it's going to work your brain a little bit. It's going to take some coordination, but hopefully that slows you down. I know you're going to think to yourself, well, I'm not sweating a lot, or I'm not in pain. That's probably a good thing. You're probably not ready to be in pain, but you do want to open up the body. You want to get the body moving. We need to get blood flow. We need to get muscle memory, body-mind connection, all that stuff. So take your time, because what this is the long haul, right? We want to be able to do this for a long time, and eventually you want you flying and getting a really good workout, extending your workouts, maybe even joining a school, getting a training partner, whatever it is. All right, guys, so hope you enjoy the session, and we'll see you next video. All right, guys, so just to get warmed up, first thing, so we do a lot of this sort of shuffling and bouncing around, but that might be too much for you, too hard on your knees. So what I want you to do is just kind of get this little weight shifting. Just feel the weight in the balls of your feet, right? I'm sort of shifting forward, shifting back, just kind of waking up the calves, waking up the knees here like that. I'm going to do this for about 10 to 15 seconds with my left foot forward. My feet are shoulder width. I'm using what's called a kick stance that we use like in Muay Thai, where my front foot is straight ahead as opposed to it turned in. So I've got this sort of shoulder width stance, and my left foot is forward. My rear foot's about 45 degrees. Keep my hands up right by my eyes. Okay? When I shift my stance, I want exactly that same feel, right? So see, my feet are shoulder width, right? My rear foot's 45, front foot straight ahead, and I'm just rocking back and forth, just to get things warmed up. Here we go. Now when I shift again, okay, I'm just going to be punching. Now I want to bring this up where I see people run into trouble when they first start learning martial arts, even if they're in shape, almost sometimes, especially if they're in shape. They, in their mind, think of the fight. They think of combat. They think of everything needing to be, okay, punch the pad, okay, and then they try to kill the pad, or they try to kick. You're going to hurt yourself. You got to learn it like an art form first, right? Because that's where you're going to run into trouble. If you're not in shape and you start trying to blast away, you might get a few in and feel good, but an easy chance for you to hurt yourself. So I want you to go slow and meticulous, right? And we're going to work the techniques, but I want you to go, don't think like I'm going to destroy this bag, right? You're not ready for the UFC. So now we're just going to punch straight, straight, straight. Shoulders come up to the jaw. rotate into your punch. See how I'm rotating forward? Boom, boom, boom. I'm focusing my impact, these two big knuckles here, right in the guy's jaw. Good. Now if you want, switch your lead. All we're doing are straight punches. Bang, straight out and back, straight out and back, straight out and back. Ish, ish. That's it. Shoulders up to the jaw. Now I want you to go in a neutral stance, okay? And I want you to just twist your body. In fact, do it like this. Put your hands on top of each other. Create this even plane with the floor. So you're not like this or like this. And I'm rotating my body. I'm keeping my eyes forward, but you see how I'm pivoting on my foot here? This is going to become very important with your delivery of punches, okay? That we get the body working. We get the entire body from the ground up working. If that's too hard on your knees, then just get your upper body twisting. Good. Okay. Now turn those into fists and do the same thing. Rotate, rotate, rotate. So I'm getting what's called a hook punch. I'm also training myself to keep my other hand on the jaw. This is very important, that we don't punch with our other hand down. You want to feel that other hand on the jaw. Last one for today are these uppercuts. And again, go with whatever's comfortable for you, right? But we want to get the blood going. We want to push through the quads, through the hamstrings, through the glutes. And we're going to punch up like we're hitting the guy in the jaw here. Bang, bang, bang. Uppercuts. These are hard to do on a bag, okay? Unless you've got one of those cool bags like I have behind me that's shaped like that, I can uppercut. But we're not going to be working the uppercuts today, okay? Now, next part of our warm-up here is going to work on knees. Now, do, again, what's comfortable for you. But what I want you to think about, again, people go knee, okay, and they jerk their knee straight up. What we want to do is drive our hip forward before we knee. So our hip goes forward first. So we've got this space in the hip, okay? So I'm not just like this. Unless I'm doing, like, if the context is like more self-defense, I've got the person and I'm doing a quick knee. But we're doing more of a Muay Thai type knee where we're kneeing the body. Right? So if you can't go that high, just go this high. Switch your stance, left knee. But try to force yourself, push the hip forward, even if you just go this high. The other thing I want to do is then fold this as much as possible. Right? So we don't want to knee with our foot like that. We want to point our our toe back here, switch, switch. There we go. Hips forward. If you make that sound, it's going to help quite a bit. That's a joke. But I'm going to do it anyways. Right? Here we go. Let's do 5 more. Right? I'll do it this angle so you can see my hip come forward. I'm thinking about the tip of the knee. If you get a little bit more strength, more balance, start to bring that knee up into the body. The body goes up, the knee goes forward, the shoulders go back so you can shoot that forward. Okay? Last one we're going to practice are just straight kicks. Again, start low. If this is as high as you go, bang, bang, right? Like I'm hitting right in the thigh. If you can bring it up a little bit higher to the body, try doing that. Now you're thinking about projecting through the ball of your foot. So I'm not going flat like this. I want to push it, right? That's going to be my contact surface. So my knee comes up, push. This is a good stance, this little Charlie Chaplin stance, feet ducked out, neutral. Whenever I'm just doing symmetrical work, which is what we're doing now, side to side, this is kind of our go-to. Then it's a lot easier for us to shift stances if we come from this platform. Boom, there's my left stance. Boom, there's my right stance. Really simple. If we start dancing around and putting it can get tricky. So push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick. Great. Okay, now we're warmed up. We're going to start hitting the bag. Okay, guys, so we're going to get into our bag rounds. Make sure you warm up. I just went through the warm-ups. Make sure you do at least 2 to 3 minutes of the warm-ups. Maybe you need even more. You just got to get the blood flowing. You got to get the body ready for what it's going to do. When we get into these rounds, okay, again, I'm using the freestanding Wave Master here. There's other types of bags like this that you can get on different websites. I'll put a link to where I got this bag from. And so, you know, you can get one for yourself. You can fill the base up with water, which I prefer. Some people put sand in there. Okay, so keep in mind, I'm wearing bag gloves for this. You don't need them. In fact, I don't really need them for the soft bag, but just to kind of give the visual that we're doing some kickboxing here. If you don't have gloves, that's fine. Just make sure whenever you hit, like I said before, don't try to kill it. Don't think in your mind that you're in a fight already. You're working form. You're trying to get your body in tune, right? You're trying to get the techniques down. Eventually, when you're in better shape, right, you can start hitting hard, et cetera, et cetera. But this is for, again, the out of shape, raw beginner. You're too old, too fat, too injured, whatever it is, right? And you want to get started. So that's what this is for. That's who this is for. So our first round, we're going to do 4 rounds in the left lead and 4 rounds in the right lead. We're going to repeat everything in what we call the southpaw stance. So let's get started with our rounds. Okay, guys, first round is going to be the jab cross. After we hit the jab cross, we're just going to move a little bit, all right? So here we go. Got our hands up. We'll get that little rocking motion. 1, 2, just bounce off your target. Step and slide. 1, 2. So I step and slide so I don't cross my feet. Bop, bop. Move. Bop, bop. You can keep moving the same direction. See how I'm bouncing off the bag. I'm not trying to destroy the bag. I want to get my shoulder up to my jaw. Opposite hand stays on the jaw. Pop, pop. There's 1 minute of jab cross in the left lead. Change. Pop, pop. Move accordingly, right? If you can't hop around, then don't do it. Take your time. Also focus and visualize. That's the guy's jaw, nose, and mouth, bang, bang, that you're hitting. But again, don't hurt yourself. Trying to knock out your imaginary opponent here. Breathe out. Okay, there's first round, 1 minute only. Easy, right? Next one is going to be jab. Then we're going to go jab cross. Then we're going to go double jab cross. So we're really getting that front hand working on this next round. Okay, take your time. Here we go. So we go jab, jab cross, then we double the jab, then cross, and then move. So single jab, jab and cross, double jab, then cross. Change. Jab, jab cross, double jab cross. Change your position. Jab, jab cross, double jab cross. Move. I'll move over here so you get a different angle. Jab, jab cross, double jab, and cross. See my range. So I want to find where I can just make contact, right? Without hurting my wrist. Make sure you hit with those big knuckles. 1, 1, 2, double 1, then the 2. Move. Jab, jab cross, double jab, then cross. You got to rest, but with your hands up. Don't do this. Don't do this. If you're having a heart attack, then please stop. Call 911. Bomb, 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 bomb. You shouldn't hit after the bell, but I did. We're going to add, this is going to get a little more complicated. We're adding the left hook. 1, 2, 3. I'm just skimming the side of the bag, and then I'm going to throw that knee. Jab, cross, hook, right knee. Okay, go as high as you can, right? Even if it's just this high. Just don't hit that base. It's made of hard plastic. 1, 2, 3. See how I'm hooking? Then throwing the knee. So my hook like this. 1, 2, 3. Nice and light. You don't need to kill the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just want to work good form. Shoulder turn, shoulder turn, shoulder turn on the hook. Right knee. Jab, cross, hook. Right knee. Jab, cross, hook. Right knee. Come on now. 1, 2, 3. Focus. Head, head, head. Ideally, I get that knee up to the guy's body. But you might not be there yet. Fine. Knee low. Get your hip going though. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Jab, cross, left hook. All right? Remember, you're going to do this same workout all this week at least 3 times. Try to get 3 days this week, every other day. Last one was we're going to use that teep, right? That push kick. Okay? Then we're just going to come in with the jab cross. So it's another 3 count combo. Again, if you can only go this high, go this high. So I push with my left foot, I hit with my left hand, then my right hand. 1, 1, 2, right? Or we say teep, which is the push kick. Okay, you can just say push kick. Front leg, put all your weight on your back leg here. Boom, pap, pap. If you can go higher, go higher. It's a little bit farther away though. All right, but the idea is I want to get my hip involved. Pap, pap. If you're not there, put it low. Boom, bap, bap. Move. Try not to cross your feet up when you're moving. Step, push, boom, boom. Hands stay up. Don't drop the hands. Keep them right below the eyes. Don't play down here. Okay? Ush, ush, ush. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. You're almost there. Kick. Boom, boom. Good. Okay. Now we got to do all that in the southpaw stance, in the right lead. I have this set for 1 minute with 15-second rest. If you need 30-second rest, that's fine. Set your timer accordingly. But let's go southpaw stance. The first one is the 1-2, which now means my 1 is my jab, my 2 is my cross. Excuse me. My 1 is my right hand, my 2 is my left hand cross. So this is still jab cross, but we're now going right left because we're right foot forward. Shoulder width with those feet. Jab cross. Move. Right, left. Move all straight. Straight ones. Punch, punch. Bring the hands back. Pop, pop. Bring the hands back. You get confused? Rewind the video. That's the beauty of e-learning, right? Is you can keep rewinding and keep watching. You can also send me a question. Put it in the comments. Step. 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 Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Jab, cross. Right, left. Straight punch, shoulder up to the jaw. Good. So you want to stay focused. Even though you're not, I'm telling you not to hit hard like you're trying to destroy somebody, but you still got to visualize your target, your opponent's mouth and nose, jaw area. Bang, bang. But don't hurt yourself trying to knock out Mike Tyson. Okay? So now what we got? We got the 1, then the 1-2, then double 1, then 2. So front hand, jab, jab, cross, double jab, cross, and move. Jab, jab, cross, double jab, cross. Switching leads is very hard for people. So if you're finding it hard, welcome to the club. It's very challenging for most people. 1, 2, and double 1, then 2. Jab, jab, cross, double jab, then cross, change. Jab, jab, cross, double jab, then cross. Try to start a little bit outside of your range. Step in, okay, whoops, jab, jab, cross, double jab, then cross, change. Jab, jab, cross, double jab, cross, move. Jab, jab, cross, double jab, cross, move. Jab, jab, cross, double jab, cross. Round number 2 in the right lead is done, okay? Now, might get a little tricky because we're going to go jab, we're going to go cross, right hook, lead arm hook, right leg is forward, right hook, then I'm going with the left knee. Okay, so here we go. Jab, cross, hook, knee, move. Jab, cross, hook, knee, move. Jab, cross, hook, knee, move. Jab, cross, hook, knee. Okay, if you can't move anymore, then just do it in place. Try to stay steady, right? Try not to quit. It's only a minute. You can do it. Again, if you are short of breath, feeling dizzy, please stop. Boom. Right? But if all you are is tired and or bored, well, this is definitely something you need to do. Stay in the pocket. Bop, bop, bop. Boom. Keep the hands up. Jab, cross, hook, hit. See, I'm just skimming that hook, right? Bounce, bounce. Skim it, knee it. You can go a little higher with your knee, take it up to the body. Jab, cross, hook, Knee them in the body. Good. If you have to do less reps than I'm doing, please do. Okay. Last one. We're teeping with the right leg this time. We're going straight right, straight left. Okay. Round number 8. Okay. 10-minute workout. 2 minutes warming up. 8 minutes on the bag. That's it. Easy. Push. 1, 2. Push. If you need more workout, repeat it. If you can go higher, go higher. If you can work faster, go faster. Okay, but don't push it. You got to be able to work the next day, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Push, push, push. Teep, front hand, rear hand. Teep, front hand. If you mess it up and you go rear hand first, who cares? Keep working. Try to get it right. You can go higher. Boom, boom. And there it is. There's your beginning workout. Now, if you're like, man, I got plenty in me, do it again. Run through it again. Okay? Extend the rounds if you're feeling like maybe you're in better shape than you thought. Part of the problem, though, is that you start getting going, and if you haven't been doing this for a while, you're going to be sore tomorrow. Trust me, right? Your body's not used to it. I'm a big believer in progression, especially as you get older. I'm as guilty as anybody to going, wow, I feel, I'm going to start picking up heavier weights today. I haven't lifted in 3 months or whatever, or I've been injured. So I'm going to start. No, you got to be smart. You got to go slow, progress it. We're in for the long haul, right? So if you like that workout, let me know. If you want something different or additions, go to our online community. It's called the Desktop Dojo. And there's some free courses there. One of the courses is a heavy bag course. Now, most of the material is on a hanging bag, but you can modify it all for your stationary bag. And if you don't have a heavy bag, try to get one, or at the very least, do everything in the air. We call it shadow boxing. You're still moving, you're still focusing, you're still developing, you're still growing. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy it. Look for the next week, number 2, workout for the out of shape, overweight, older crowd. We love you. See you next time.